Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we starting this off early today. Early. Go ahead and light that mug up. How y'all doing out there? Mama, how are you? I'm gonna have your money to you next week. Today, guys, on trial today, we got Whoopi Goldberg and Stephen A. Smith, man. I was gonna break this down into two separate videos, but I thought, why not clump them all into one? Because both of y'all on some goofy stuff. Two peas in a damn pod. Now let's get into what Whoopi Goldberg had to say. Come on, Eddie.
And you say, oh, these men, these are men,
Competing
against women. You're assuming that the women are weak and just can't do anything except be here. Have you seen female athletes? They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure what's going on or why this is an issue.
Okay. So if you guys don't know what she was talking about transgender sports, transgenders in sports, the men that's turning into women and going in there competing against real women. You know what I'm saying? Unacceptable. Terrible take by Eddie Goldberg. Uh, yeah, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. It's your body. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do. But when it comes to protecting people, we got to protect our citizens, man. Now imagine, since we talking about the transgender shit, right? Imagine one of them girls, one of them bull daggers, jump in the boxing ring with Bud Crawford. I bet you she gonna be a girl then. I bet you y'all ain't gonna allow that. One of them bitches to jump in the ring with Floyd or Tank, you know what I'm saying? Or fucking Usyk, Deontay Wilder, get a hold of one of them bull daggers. Then I want to see what y'all say then. When it's reversed, when it's a girl trying to transition into a man and play with the men. I bet y'all views gonna be different on that shit. I bet you she become a girl all of a sudden. It's crazy. I don't agree with it. If y'all want to have y'all own sports, just do a transgender league or something. Y'all got your own every damn thing else, your own rainbow, your own parade. You got gay week. You got all type of uh amenities. Y'all get to do every damn thing else. Start your own league. We don't want to see that, man. We don't want to see it. Now let's get to Stephen A. Smith. No, I don't want to spend too much time on that because y'all know what that could lead to, man. Nigga getting canceled. And we ain't trying to get canceled. So, hey, man, we got Stephen A. Smith with this thin ass chain on and this Ross dress shirt he got on, talking that hot about LeBron James. Let's listen to what
in
you
front
got
of
to
you
say.
in the aftermath of that situation?
I thought it was weak. I thought it was some bullshit. But in the moment,
You were scared.
I knew that I was listening to a father. Here's what happened. I'm represented by William Morris Endeavor. The founder of William Morris Endeavor, Ari Emanuel, had courtside seats right next to the Lakers bench. He had Larry David with him, star of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Never
I'm
heard of
sitting
him.
with them. I get there in the first quarter. I'm sitting courtside, and I stand up, and then I got my head turned. And then I turned back around, and a lot of people thought this was the end of the game or something like that. This was in the third quarter. Apparently, LeBron had walked out of the timeout, and I turned around, and he's right here in my face. He said, yo, you got to stop talking shit about my son. You got to stop fucking with my son. That's my son. That's my son. And I was like, what? He said, nah, fuck that. I said, yo, let's talk later. He's like, fuck that. Nah, fuck that. You got to stop fucking with my son. And I said, all right, dog. And he walked off.
Yeah, and you sat your mark ass down, and that should be the end of the story. Why is there? It shouldn't be nothing else. You talking about it was weak? I don't see nothing weak about that. He talked shit about his son, and then he got on your ass when he saw you. What's the problem here?
So I remember during a timeout in the first quarter, seeing Bronny. And Bronny looked over at me, and he had this sad look on his face. And I'm imagining Pop saw that shit, and it hit him. And he couldn't hold it, and he rolled up on me. And so when I went on the air the next morning, first things first, believe it or not, I know this is shocking for people to believe, but I didn't have any intentions on talking about it until I woke up that morning and saw that the shit had gone viral. Once the shit had gone viral, the bosses at ESPN, now you gotta talk about it. This is you and him. You gotta talk about it. I said, fine. So I go on the air and I said, the first thing that I'm gonna do is establish that this was a father talking to me.
First thing you should have did was apologize for talking crap about that man's son. Talking about, I'm coming to you as a father to stop this. Stop it. And all this, that, and the third. So that's the issue. And that's what you should have said.
Not a player. And that was what threw me off. And I was glad, even though I thought that he misrepresented the argument, I was glad he did. Because you see, what he was really talking about, which was confirmed with his conversation with Richard Jefferson, is that I was talking about him as a father. And so what happens is that had he said that to me, then I wouldn't have been thrown off. I'd have came right back at him. Yes, I was. I was talking about you. You did this shit.
Man. That's what he would have said? Who the fuck believe he would have said that? Not a damn soul in this world believe he would have said that to LeBron James in his face. Now all of a sudden, that's what you would have said. Oh my God.
Shit, which I'll get to in a second. But because he didn't do that, I said, fine, you let it go. Mind you, I just agreed to my contract. Of course, that day was when it was announced. It's all over, everywhere.
I didn't see it. I'll be the first to tell you, I didn't know you signed the damn contract. The first thing I saw was you getting pressed by Stephen A. Smith. You getting pressed by LeBron James. That's the first and only thing I saw.
Me right?
Yeah.
It's a nationally televised game. The cameras are rolling, and I'm like, if I do anything, this gonna be a scene. Now, we can sit up here in front all we want to and act like we don't work for somebody. Damn it, I work for Walt Disney. And if I had gotten into some shit with him at courtside right there at that moment, no matter.
You got into some shit with him at courtside, right at that moment. Why he acting like he was finna punch on LeBron James, bro? Hey, raise your hand if you believe he was gonna punch over. What's up, Corey? Okay, we got Seal with this bitch. Corey, please, bro. Do you believe that he would anything this nigga is saying? Like, come on, bro. We know damn well he wasn't finna raise his fucking voice. He did what he was gonna do, nigga. Wasn't thinking about no goddamn contract and all that. Man, we all know, nigga. In certain moments, like when Shannon Sharp was going off on the Grizzlies and shit. That nigga ain't care about his job. He was working for FS1, Fox Sports at that time. That nigga wasn't worried about his job and what's gonna happen to me and all this, that, and the third. Hell no. Hey, y'all come meet me over here if y'all want to do something. I'm about that action. This nigga, he yeah, coward like a motherfucking mark. Man, shut up. This this nigga capping.
Had gotten into some shit with him.
And they shaking their head.
Right there at that moment. No matter how right I would have been, it would have been wrong. And I was like, I'm not gonna do this. But once I saw the tape of him talking to Richard Jefferson Saturday night in Boston, that was when I got really pissed because that was confirmation. Now let's get to the father thing. And I'm so glad y'all asked me about this shit because all I would ask is that I've been around for 30 years. Tell me the parent that said they heard me talking about them. I've never done it.
Nick Young, you said your dad checked Stephen A. Smith. Didn't you say that?
What happened was,
Hold on.
all I would
Hell
ask
no.
is that I've been around for 30 years. Tell me the parent that said they heard me talking about them. I've never done it. What happened was, this man was the one that said, you want me, draft him.
Wait, what did he just say?
It was this man. And I'm so glad y'all asked me about this shit because all I would ask is that I've been around for 30 years. Tell me the parent that said they heard me talking about them. I've never.
Tell you the parent that what? If you guys watched my last video, you heard him talking about his parenting skills. Right. Nah, for real. He ain't know if he was gonna get smacked. He knew damn well if he would have said anything, he would have got smacked right in his motherfucking lip. Nigga, shut up and sit the fuck down. Or he would have had to meet that nigga outside by them buses. We all know that. But nigga, everybody has a parent. Nigga, every basketball player that you criticize and talk shit about, they have parents, bro. This is just the first time that we've seen two parents in the league together. A son and a parent in the same league together at the same time and shit. But nigga, Kwame Brown, all them players he was talking shit about, they all got parents, nigga. JaVale McGee, all them niggas, bro. And you talk shit about a lot of people. Niggas just can't get in contact with you because you got hella security. But you get a powerful man like the final boss, LeBron James, and a nigga can check you. Nigga can reach out to you, and all that tough shit evaporated. But you could talk. And that's what I'm saying. That's what you get paid to do. Talk shit when niggas is not around.
Never done it. What happened was, this man was the one that said, you want me, draft him. I'll come play anywhere he's at. It ain't even about the money.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
This man is the one who said, He better.
And look how quiet they is, bro. They not saying nothing. There's no pushback. This the show where all the pushback. Look at Nick Young. He
than some of the NBA players are right now.
This is
when he
sad.
was in high school.
Sad.
If you go back and look at the tape, back then I said, stop. You can't do this. If you do that shit, you're bringing more pressure on your son. LeBron, stop. I said it then. This is before he got drafted. Stop doing this. He goes to USC. He got the heart ailment. I'm like, thank God he's okay. He gonna be all right. But I'm not gonna go see him at USC, just like I didn't go see him at Sierra Canyon, because like I ain't see Melo's son. I heard your son is all world. I ain't see him. Your son, I never saw these guys until they came pro, because I know. No, it's not that. Okay. I know that because of who I am and what I've established for myself in this industry, if I walk into an arena, everybody is looking for me to critique that person. And I don't want to do that because they want to come up. I'm not covering college, I'm covering pro.
And they kids.
Huh? And they kids. Well, I'm saying it, but if I was a college reporter, then I would have had to, but I wasn't. So why am I going to be there? I didn't want to put that extra pressure. So I never went. I went on national television and announced to the world, I'm not going to see him. He goes to USC. I'm not going to see him. It's too much. It's too much. And then now he's got to overcome this heart ailment. So I can't judge him. But then they said, oh, he going pro. So then once you say he's going pro, okay, you're talking to the scouts and the evaluators and everybody else. Yo, man, this is them. He'll be lucky to be a second round pick. He'll be lucky. He ain't ready, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I ain't seen him, y'all. I haven't seen him. Then all of a sudden, Rich Paul and others at Clutch, and then the story headlines follow. Boston might be interested. Golden State might be interested. Phoenix might be interested. Clippers might be. You start hearing all.
What this got to do with you getting checked by LeBron James, bro? That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm not even trying to make this video that fucking long, bro. Like, what are you talking about? This hoe is 41 minutes, bro. No, we're not finna finish all of this. Hell no.
All of this, and you're like, this could be true, or this could be them wielding their magic to make it look such a way. I say nothing. He gets drafted by the Lakers, which everybody knew was gonna happen because, the skids were greased, and he gets drafted. I still say nothing. He goes into the pro. It's opening night. Now remember, most cats talk about the league. I cover it. What I mean by that is that you
do a horrible fucking job at cover. You don't know half the fucking players, and you half-ass cover the fucking league. Like you just the all-world cover of the fucking league. Niggas just go to Stephen A. Smith for answers on what's going on and shit. No, we don't. Sorry, we don't. We go to you to hear you say stupid shit and make views off you idiot.
You can give your opinion. You might not be on the phone with the commissioner. You might not be on the phone with the executive VP. You might not be on the phone with other people that work in these offices. I am. So because of that, I'm hearing all of this. Yeah, we just gonna go along with it. Open the night I'm talking about. Open the night. And we just gonna go along with it. Or you hearing the Lakers are just going along with it. You're hearing this stuff. Now, I'm not saying they told me that, meaning the commissioner or Jeannie Buss, but I'm saying you're hearing that from those organizations. So I'm getting all of this. I still say nothing. I'm at crypto.com arena. I'm one of those.
And we all know that that's a lie. You did say something. It's cool. The whole world was saying something about the shit. Now, all of a sudden, he said nothing. All right, dude.
Cat standing.
Staples Center.
Ken Griffey, Senior and Junior, who all stars, Hall of Famer, and Ken Griffey Jr. They got them there. And again, I've been covering it for 30 years, not NBA sports. You understand? So how you think it's all looking to me? It's a little bit too choreographed. But I'm still. I'm still like this. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking, let's have this moment because LeBron deserves it. The brother, I got him number 2 all time behind Jordan, right? He's done so much for the league. He's generated so much money.
Man,
I want to
come
hear
on,
about
dude.
Bronny and the 8 million. As far as I'm concerned,
Fuck that.
LeBron underpaid.
Good to you.
The one thing I did say was that one game right there is the moment. Now you got to go to the G League and earn your stripes.
He said he didn't say nothing. Now he's saying the one thing that he did say. Okay.
Instead,
That's cap.
he's
but
playing.
Okay, come on.
And playing. And I'm getting stats. And he go against Philly. They put him in the first quarter. And Tyrese and them gave it to him. And then they plaster on Sports Center 0.3 points, 0.3 rebounds, 0.4 assists, blah, blah, blah. And I said, damn. Why? Because I'm like, now I can't ignore it. Because how am I doing my job? If now you put me in a position where because they put the stats up, everyone is blowing it up. They're putting it on all their social media pages. And it's like, how do all of that's happening? But Stephen A. Smith got nothing to say. I can't get away with it no more. So I go on the air and I say the same thing I said over the summer. Yo, LeBron, if we see this, you're his dad and you're a basketball savant. You must see this. Don't do this. Because you're putting him under such a microscope. It's going to be too much for him to overcome. Give him a chance. So that's what I said. And because I prefaced it by saying, as a dad, the only reason I said as a dad is because you marketed yourself as his dad to help him get into the league. You didn't do that. Melo didn't do that, or it hasn't yet, and I know he wouldn't.
D-Wade,
Tim Hardaway Sr.
So you don't think that they got into the fucking league because of their dad, or they got special fucking privileges because of who their dad was, bro? You don't think that that's true? Kenyon fucking Martin Jr. is fucking trash. Trash. A trade piece. And not one of these niggas on this couch say anything about the nigga. They just let him rock. Go be trash. But Bronny the 55th fucking pick, right? Stephen A., you work for ESPN. Why are y'all blasting the number 1 pick? Why don't you cover Alex Sarr? Why don't you cover Rishashe? Why aren't you covering Stephon Castle? Why aren't you covering all these other players that's doing good? He probably don't even know who the fuck gonna win Rookie of the Year. I haven't heard them talk about Rookie of the Year ever. In this whole year, they haven't talked about Rookie of the Year. Any of the fucking rookies. But Bronny James. That's the problem he got with the shit. And then you question him as a father. Now you're trying to say you didn't. For 40 minutes. Cop and please for 40 minutes, bro. You went up here and capped for 40 minutes, man. I'm not watching all of this. You get probably like a few more puffs of this blunt, man, and I'm finna boot up or something, man. What my light at? Because this is unacceptable.
Rick Barry.
Hey, LeBron, bro, don't you trip, bro. If I catch him, I got you, bro. Don't let me catch him.
The list goes. None of them did that. None of them. He's the only one. And I said, yo, that's why I'm saying this to you. I don't want to do this. I know your intentions are.
LeBron finna put some money on that boy head. Hey, LeBron. throw me by the dub, and I got you, bro. I swear to God. Throw me a dub. I got you. Throw me a dub. Give me that new 2K. I need access to all the new 2Ks. Hey, give me and my boys access to that 2K. And throw me a dub, man. Throw everybody a dub. Throw all the guys a dub, man, and we'll get them going for you, dog. I got you, big dog.
Are honorable. Go back and watch the whole tape of me saying it. I know your intentions are honorable. I know you don't mean harm, but there's some vultures out here, and they gonna come for him. And how many times over the years, to get to your point in terms of what you asked me about what you expect from me, Stephen A. Blah blah. How many? Find the brothers in the industry that will tell you I did not give them a lookout. I go up to them all the time. Yo, come here. I'm not going to be able to help you if you get to this point. You need to stop this shit right now because it's coming. It's coming. That, to me, is where I reach back and I pay back by giving cats the heads up of the minefields because I've been.
That's how you reach it. That's how you pay back. By saying, I ain't going to be able to help you at this point. That's you giving back.
Been here for 30 years. I got fired. I lost my job. They thought my career was over. I've been through all of this shit. All of it. And I'm like, yo, I know where the minefields lie. And I'm telling you what's coming. And then this shit go down and everybody act like I never said none of this. I'm like, I said, this fucked up. Because if you go, it's all on tape. If you go back, I gave that.
Man, he remind me of Gerald, dude. Oh my God, bro. This nigga remind me of Gerald, man. I can't listen to this for too much longer. Oh man. This nigga.
The heads up.
It's too easy for people to do that.
Him and Gilbert Arenas. They both they got fucking 3 forms of Gerald on this song. Like this Gerald ass show.
That's too easy for people to do.
Right.
So we shouldn't uplift
Shout out
our
to
kids.
Gerald.
Like we can't.
I'm sorry, I
talk
couldn't
about,
hear you. You said what?
We can't uplift our kids. We can't say he's better than some of the players.
But you got to be truthful.
What you mean, true? It's my son. If
I don't give a fuck.
think
Your
my
son
son's
suck,
good
your son
regardless
suck.
or not. I don't give a fuck. But it's my son.
Your son suck, he suck.
No.
Yes.
No. But
Yeah,
he don't.
not in his heart.
No,
Yeah, I understand.
he don't,
Listen, you can
though.
be that dad,
What is it?
but
He's
you
doing-
made it to the high. You're not trying to live, but you're not
how
trying to
much he
live
averaging?
vicariously.
Okay, so your son suck. Can we all agree to that? Nigga, vein coming out his neck. Your son is fucking trash. He plays for the Utah Jazz and he's not getting no minutes. Why is that? Kenyon Martin, them little ass legs. You a buster.
Really.
You're not
So
trying
obviously
to.
he don't suck.
You're not trying to live
I'm
vicariously
seeing
through your
something
son.
that y'all
Nick.
seeing now, and I seen it. So
Nick,
I do
I'm not
suck
saying
now?
Bronny suck, but I'm just saying
But you just tell
you
me I
honest.
can't
You
uplift my
honest. Yes,
child.
you can be that. Listen. I coach Little League rec girls basketball. Right?
So
Trust me when I tell you, some of them parents being there cheering they fucking heart out for their child.
You supposed to, shit. It's my child.
You see that product. They ain't got nobody athletic in their family tree.
Whoa,
Man.
Listen,
they're looking for an anomaly.
They ain't got
My son
athletic
nice,
bone in
man.
their
My son
body.
average 20
They ain't got
points right
athletic
now.
bone in their family
Yeah, my son
tree.
averaging,
And they got their child out here and they out in them motherfucker with signs and shit.
Right.
Go get them.
But
No.
but I'm saying this all
Your
started
child need a
because
helmet.
you said my child is better than some
He
of the
don't mean
players in the NBA.
He don't mean that. Wait, don't you coach your son on the girl?
No.
Boy,
No, I thought.
Disrespect me.
no, I thought.
No, they ain't gonna do this in front of Stephen A. No, this is not.
No, I
We got
thought-
company. We got
I thought you was coaching.
From what's coming. You got an obligation to protect from what's coming.
To your point, right?
no, we don't.
I used to tell you, all you got to do is keep getting better.
Right.
I'm pretty sure Bron, but it that and the work that you're doing.
To the dude, his son coming into the league. You listen. You talk. I had to ask you about your son the other day. I've been hearing about his son for a while. I had to tell him, and so you see a lot of this stuff happen, and then you see this. I take how long am I supposed to go without?
Okay.
Come on,
Like
man.
that, Steve.
Yeah,
It's just-
you talking about a whole bunch of nothing. Pull up, LeBron. Pull up, smack that nigga. If you don't want to do it, chunk me and the guys a dub. We'll do it for you. You focus on getting healthy, man, getting to the playoffs, being great. I handle this chump, man. Me and the guys got this clown, man. Give us that 2K access. And hey, I'll shut him up. I got you. We out, man. Love you, mama. We out.